Hey, welcome to the Micheaux Mission. 2 men, 1 podcast, every black film ever made. My name is Len, a.k.a. Len. And as always, I'm joined by my partner.
Hey, this is Vincent Williams.
And tonight, I am lucky. I am doubly blessed because I am joined by my other partner. You know her as our co-host on the Len Secret Movie podcast, exclusively available on Patreon. Put your hands together for longtime fan and friend of the show, Ariell Johnson.
Yay! Hey,
Hello.
Ariell.
Hello, Vince. Hello, Len. Thank you so much. I'm excited to be here. I was saying before the show, I'm excited about being a part of the new setup. This is the first time I've been in the new setup.
That's right.
It's slightly intimidating, but...
That's right, because you've been on the show like about 2 or 3 times before.
Sure, I think 3 times. Yeah.
Sure.
But old school show. Old school
Oh,
show.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. You go back to the kitchen table.
I'll say analog. We were doing keeping it analog.
Wow.
Pirate radio.
Oh, wow. Well, welcome.
Yes.
And Ariell has come with treats for each and every one of you because the movie that we will be reviewing tonight is from 1994, and I believe it is a personal favorite of hers. It is Whoopi Goldberg and Ray Liotta in Corrina.
Absolutely.
So nice they named it twice.
So nice they named it twice. One of my favorite movies and the first DVD I ever owned. I was there when DVD started, y'all.
Wow.
We all were. But that is the first DVD I owned. One of my best friends, Corrina Wilson, purchased it for me because it is a movie that she and I both love.
Okay.
So we connected over it in college, and she bought me a DVD.
Nice. All right.
You still have it?
Yeah, that's what I watched.
I know that's right.
Last night, we... Oh, sorry.
No problem.
We were racing, my partner and I, Jake said, if I can find it streaming first, we'll watch it streaming. So I was like digging. I was like, I'm going to find it. He beat me, but we still watched the DVD.
Nice. Good man.
Smart man. And because any place that was streaming probably had commercials anyway.
Correct. Yes,
Right.
it did. Yes,
Exactly.
And you want to watch it without commercials.
Yep.
In fact. So we are going to get Ariell's story of exactly why she loves Corrina so much. I'm looking forward to that. But first, we're going to dip into the show as we are streaming live from Young Junk, Philadelphia's premier video podcast palace, to all points north, south, east, and west, including each and every one of you out there watching us live in the chat of YouTube. Hello, missionaries.
Good evening, one and all.
Vincent?
Yes, sir.
I'll start with you.
Okay.
How was your holiday, your Thanksgiving?
It was nice. Saw family and friends.
Yeah?
Good time. Went down to Maryland.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, good time. Good time.
Maryland, that is something else that you share in common with Ariell.
Yes.
We are Baltimore folk.
Yes, we are.
Still 410 girl.
Yeah, always.
Always. How was your holiday?
It was good. I was not feeling 100%, but I powered through. My partner and I hosted. We had a blending of the families, like the first real cross-family event, and everything went really well.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah, so it was really good. It was fun. Happy it's over. But the turkey was good that I made, and my big sister said so. So I know
Impressive.
that that's true.
Nice. This was my first time making beef ribs for Thanksgiving, and my big brother was the judge on that, and I think it's safe to say around his 6th helping of ribs that I think I nailed.
You nailed it. Did he leave any for anybody else?
Not much.
Okay.
So like cows scare calves with stories of your brother
But yes.
when they're not behaving.
Yes, they do. But it was a fun Thanksgiving. We had a good time.
Excellent.
That's awesome.
Good time. And I hope that each and every one of you had a good time. But let's hear from you or your emails, or as we like to call them,
Missives from the missionaries. Ooh, missives from the missionaries. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, missives from the missionaries.
All right, Vincent, Ariell, we're doing something a little bit different tonight.
Okay.
Because we have some very interesting comments that came our way via YouTube.
Oh, see, why are we doing that?
Well, because it's nice to engage with the listeners everywhere, every once in a while. Mm-hmm. So we dipped into the YouTube for a second, and there were two recent YouTube videos that garnered quite a bit of response.
On YouTube?
Yes.
They didn't write in?
They did not write an email.
Didn't anyone use their real name?
No.
Yeah, sure. All right, sure.
Well, one person may have been.
All right, let's go. What we got?
We'll see.
What we got?
Now, this is these comments are in response to our YouTube video that spoke about our review of Being Eddie Murphy, Netflix documentary. And specifically, the point of the video short that we put out there was about Eddie Murphy's appearance on Johnny Carson.
Okay.
And how we called out Johnny Carson as maybe being a slightly racist in some of his how he interacted with Eddie Murphy in that cut. At Joe Weber 3384 said, if Carson was racist, he wouldn't have had Eddie on the show, and he definitely wouldn't have cared enough to ask young Eddie if he was being careful with his money. That's what Joe Weber says. At Otto Garcia at 3749 said, if you look for racism all the time, you'll find it. Give me an effing break. The irony of them, meaning us, talking about racism while being low-key racist themselves.
He Uno reversed us.
And at One Man Parade says, how...
Wait, you went too fast. What was the second one? What was his name?
That was Otto Garcia.
Otto Garcia?
Yes.
Well, I guess we can go ahead. I think he solved racism. What did he say? If you look for it, you'll find it?
Yes, if you look for racism all the time, you'll find it.
Oh, well, shit. What have we been doing?
Well, you'll find it because it's there. Like, that's the thing.
Hey, what's his name?
Otto.
No,
Otto Garcia. At Otto Garcia.
At Otto Garcia, who posted on YouTube.
He did post on YouTube.
Said that if we look for it, we'll find it.
That is correct. And we agree.
I mean, I guess, what have we been doing? I'm glad he solved that. What's his view on the Middle East?
At One Man Parade says, any grown man worth his salt would advise a younger man. It must be hard to be a victim all the time.
Oh, and who is that now?
At One Man Parade.
Yeah, One Man Parade. He really got our measure. Yeah. Anything else from this brain trust?
No, that's it. Those are the comments on our Eddie Murphy on.
Well, thank you, Lynn. I think we're all the better for having heard that.
Okay, all right. We also got some interesting comments in regards to our conversation about the Jacksons.
Are we still on YouTube?
These are YouTube comments.
Yeah, let's get to the letters. Come on, I don't want to do this anymore.
Wait, well, I want to go to this one. Let me go to this one comment.
I don't want to do this dumb shit.
No, because this one revealed something that I didn't know, and I want to see if you knew about this.
For Christ's sake. All right, go ahead.
Okay, all right. Calm down. All right. Our comments that we made about the Jacksons was, we were kind of like begrudgingly like putting a ranking of the Jacksons, right? And we're talking about Jermaine Jackson versus Janet and everything like this. And at Michael A. J., I believe I'm saying that correctly, wrote, Jermaine Jackson's career died the day he released a diss record against Michael Jackson, and I am still salty that no one in his team told him no. You can't go against the Golden Goose. Now, I wasn't aware of this diss track.
Yes, you were. You remember Word to the Bag.
Well, I actually, were you aware?
I am not aware of any of this.
Me either.
Miss Word to the Bag.
I looked it up. Jermaine's diss track, Word to the Bag, was a 1991 song from his album You Said that criticizes Michael Jackson. Jermaine has stated, that the song was written to address his concern over Michael's alleged changes in skin color and plastic surgery and was intended to help him, quote, get a grip on reality after a period of unreturned phone calls. I knew nothing of this story.
See?
And I don't listen. Who listens to?
See, this was a huge story.
When?
When it came out in 1991, when he released a song called Word to the Bad, which was a diss track towards Michael Jackson.
I've never heard this song.
Yeah. It's not a good song.
I'm sure it's Jermaine Jackson.
Oh.
It's not a good song.
So I wasn't aware of this. Did Michael like diss him back? Did he?
I don't think so. I don't know if Michael even
I don't think he
knew it existed.
Yeah, he didn't need it.
He didn't even like. His brother came at his neck, and he was like, eh.
I mean, I feel like at that point Michael Jackson was in this cocoon. We talk about this. I think he was in that kind of rich people cocoon. Where like I don't think he knew things like that. I don't mean like that. I mean just generally.
Just not aware.
Right. We were talking about this a few weeks ago. Like I'm obsessed with these people who
Well, you said that about
so powerful.
Janet at one time.
Absolutely Janet. I think Janet and Michael absolutely live
They just lifted above their siblings.
in these hermetically sealed kind of cocoons. You remember when Barack Obama was elected and he said, and it was the first time, I mean, I guess the technology, it wasn't really an issue until him, but he talked about he couldn't have a BlackBerry anymore.
Yes.
For security reasons.
Right.
But also, he also talked about he no longer had unfiltered access to information.
Yes.
And I do think you get to a certain level where you have so many handlers, so many managers, so many people where like you're not actually a person anymore.
Yeah, you're a
like
product.
a business, like you're a corporation.
I'm a businessman.
Case in point. But I think people have to keep you in a certain mindset so that some information just does not get to you. And I don't think that's good or bad necessarily. I just think it is. I think, you know, not to bring down the room, but I think we watch in real time as the president. Like there's no way Donald Trump knows how a lot of people feel about him.
Oh,
I don't know about that. He's gotten booed at many a football game at this point.
No, you know that. I don't know how much he hears that.
Oh, I think he hears it. I think he doesn't care. I think he does. He absolutely does not care. He is insulated from all that stuff.
I think there are these people, and they just don't. They're in this cocoon. They're in this bubble.
Yeah.
And information doesn't get to them. So that for Michael Jackson,
Jermaine
Jackson pressing 10,000 CDs on an independent, because I don't even know if Jermaine was on a major label at this point when Word to the Bad came out.
Yeah, but okay, it's one thing if Len Webb of the Micheaux Mission comes out with a diss track about Michael Jackson and he never hears about it.
Sure.
But my brother drops a diss track and it doesn't get to me.
Look, speaking of Janet, I don't know if you remember when we talked about it, on the documentary, she and Randy, and I feel like maybe
back on Randy.
Maybe a third family member talked about they could not get directly to Michael. Like they had to go to through people to get to Michael. So I don't think that's unreasonable at all.
You don't think it's unreasonable
that Michael
that might have been a point,
or
do you think
that Michael just didn't know that this happened? Like it was like I know about it because I know about this sort of weird minutia. Like I'll sit here for a half hour and talk about the two Duke boy cousins that replaced Bo and Duke for a season, who kind of look like them. Like I just like that kind of weird stuff. But it was only in the news for like a week or two, and then it went away.
Well, I don't remember the week or two that what's the name of this track?
Oh, Word to the Bad.
Word to
and
the
then bad was spelled, I believe, with 2 Ds.
2 Ds.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember. Oh, absolutely.
Word to the Bad.
Yeah, Word to the Bad.
Jermaine.
And I feel like Jermaine looks a little bit like Michael on the cover of Bad on the cover. Like, is it Jermaine wearing like a?
Oh, I don't know.
Like
now
cover?
I've got to
Now
look
we
this
got a
up.
deep dive.
Like
Now I've got to do a
I feel
deep
like it
dive.
looked a little bit like the cover to Bad.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Did he try and do like? Was he like Weird Al Yankovic in it? Oh my god!
Oh.
Oh my god! Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. That is, first of all, it's W asterisk RD.
Because the kids are listening to the hip hop. And the young Negro youth don't know how to spell. So they like that.
This is so.
Because it looks like it's spray painted.
It does not look like
It
it's
doesn't
spray
look
painted.
like it's spray-
It does not. It looks like it's spray painted by somebody in like.
It looks like they
kindergarten.
looked up a font that said a font that kind of looks like spray paint.
Right, probably, like the font is like urban.
Yeah,
it was like
that's
urban.
what it is.
It was a font that said urban.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
This is horrible.
Yeah, oh yeah, word to the bad.
And you begrudgingly were going to put him over Janet Jackson. No, you were begrudgingly going to put Janet over him.
I did.
You still stand by that?
Look, all jokes aside, I think the bulk of Jermaine's music is more in an R&B bracket. And the bulk of Janet Jackson's music
It's pop.
is pop. I don't like pop music. So, yeah.
But you like Michael Jackson music?
It is diminishing returns with Michael Jackson after Off the Wall.
True.
I've said that many times.
True, but he's the king of pop.
Yes, and great pop music is still at its heart pop music. And I've probably listened to random, like I've probably listened to, I'm not even going to disrespect her like that, like random, like random 90s quote unquote neo soul music, like Rasan Patterson. Like I've listened to Rasan Patterson 3 times more than I've listened to Thriller in the past 10 years.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because Thriller is at its heart a pop album,
yes.
And it is fantastic. It is pristine, it is wonderful, and a lot of it does not move me at all. And now you'll put that in the little clip in Habba da Jabba da Ja. Right. Who's cranky because his mom bought the Hot Pockets with the ham and cheese instead of the pepperoni Hot Pockets, is going to post something on there.
First of all, it won't be at Habba-da-dabba-da-ja. Before we get home, it'll be Toya hitting us up in the text message.
Right.
Coming at your neck.
Right, but you know what? It's going to be Toya's in her government, and she's going to stand on what she says.
That's
She's going to
true.
stand on business.
That is true. I got to give it up to Toya. She stands on business. All right. Here is one email for you.
Oh, an email. Someone who actually typed something out and sent it in.
Yes, our good friend Michael Lockett hit us up.
Hey, Michael.
Len, Vince, fellow missionaries, we are officially in it now, the end of year times. Personally, I love it, but I understand how it can overwhelm many people. That said, I realized I can't make a Christmas list anymore. Everything I really want, I go ahead and buy. Everything I need is something, and the wife and I have to put money aside for. I'm taking stuff like maybe new siding on the house, or I'm talking about stuff like new siding on the house or repaving the driveway. Anywho, thank you for that life catch up there, Michael. Anywho, I was hyped for Guy and Madeline sit on a park bench when you announced it. I love discovering or being shown new films. I watched it and then at the end stopped and questioned, what the hell did I just see? This movie, albeit a student film, still should have done the bare minimum thing and told a cohesive story. That's all I'm asking. This was clunky, disjointed at almost every turn. All this could have been forgiven, but you told me Brother Man was fat. He was eating with multiple forks. He has been failing up. I so wanted to give him the black pass, but nah. Even though I hate it, all of us have to bring our best all the time publicly because the systems in place are looking to take opportunities away from us as a collective. Very true. After that, I was so happy to jump into the Wayback Machine because I needed a redemption flick. Instead, I got oily ass Melvin and Mario Van Peebles in Posse. All I can say is, why, Sway? They both tell stories better than this. This thing had too much going on. Every time I saw some daylight for a good arc, damn it, in came some oily ass fingers sniffing it all out. This was so bad, it did start to make Gang of Roses look better, and that's saying something. Vincent, thank you so much for pointing out that this is Spike Lee's fault for making such a poignant movie a couple of years before.
Yeah.
Returning to the holiday thing, I was hunting for some comics or graphic novels for my son and started going through my mental Rolodex of my favorite artists and writers, and it made me wonder, who are your favorite comic artists and writers of all time? The guys or gals whose work you actually sought out. All the best, Michael Lockett. Well, this is a perfect question for our good guest, Ariell Johnson, because you may not be aware of it, but for almost 10 years, Ariell Johnson was the proprietor of the amazing
and missed
Amalgam Comics and Coffee House right here in Philadelphia. World famous. Go look it up.
No, it was.
It's world famous. World famous. It is the best comic book shop I have ever gone to.
I'm still looking for that variant of Ironheart with you on the cover.
You never got one?
I couldn't find one.
Interesting. I'll have to dig around. I might have one.
I have one. I got mine.
I'm going to call you out. You're going to dig around like you've been digging around for the Amalgam hoodie that you've been looking. I've been trying to find.
The Amalgam hoodie I don't have. That'll have to be a reorder.
Okay.
And I've actually been thinking about it. I was like, I should just do a drop. Cause that
for years I've asked you about the hoodie.
You have.
Okay.
So yeah, but real talk, I will dig around. I can't make any promise on the timeline, but I do think I might have one or two squirreled away somewhere.
Okay.
So
there you go.
But what would
who are your favorite writer in something X-Men? Probably you're a big X-Men fan.
I am a big X-Men fan, so I'll probably have to say Claremont is probably my favorite writer of all time, because he wrote some of the most, I think, seminal X-Men works, things that they are still returning to. They're still mining from it. Not to mention, he was a Rolo shipper. I'm a big fan of Aurora and Logan. I loved the whole
Aurora being Storm
and Logan being Wolverine. I love the whole trajectory of their relationship. It was one where, initially they didn't quite vibe, didn't really like each other, and over time it's respect, it's love. I think for both of them at their lowest moments, they've always been there for the other. And you can tell in Claremont's writing, I think he was fond of them as well. So he's definitely my favorite writer. Artist, that's harder for me. I'll actually have to think about that.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you look for in like a good art?
I don't know. Like I like art that's fun, that feels like it's like coming alive on the page. I'm not going to be able to remember the artist's name, but there is a book called Sweetie, which is really a young reader's book. But I love the art in that. I love the color palette. It's about a little black girl, and she has a fro, and her hair is almost like a character too. Like I love that art style. So when it, again, just a fun color palette to see motion.
Was that Action Labs?
Yes. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I love that book.
Sean Dillon.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I also think, oh my gosh, who was the artist on Astonishing
Spider-Man?
X-Men.
X-Men, of course. Oh, that was
John Cassidy.
Cassidy. Yes.
Yeah.
I really liked his art as well. There's one panel in the first like six issue arc, Gifted, where it's like this side by side of Cyclops, and in one image you can tell he's unconscious, and the next image he isn't. But it's like when I look at him, it's like these look the same, but I can tell it's like he's awake in this picture. And then you turn the page and he's talking to Emma like mentally, and I was like, that I love that because it's so subtle and just shows his skill as an artist.
As storyteller.
That very subtle storytelling, but even without words, I was like, he's awake. And then you turn the page, and and I thought that was like just brilliance on the page.
Cool.
So.
What about you, Vincent?
Oh, I have so many, so many
of both writer and
yeah,
artist.
but you know, Grant Morrison is probably my favorite writer of all time. Like you know, he does superhero stuff, he does fantasy, he does science fiction.
Can I ask, just out of curiosity, what's your favorite work
of his
of
Doom
his.
Patrol?
Probably Doom Patrol.
Doom Patrol? Okay.
Yeah, probably Doom Patrol. Ed Brubaker is my favorite like crime writer right now. I like Tom King. I like how did I just forget David's last name?
Peter David?
David Walker.
Oh, David Walker.
Oh, David Walker. Mm-hmm. You know, our friend.
Yes.
David Walker. You know, I love David's work. So many, you know, writers. And then my artists go back and forth. Right now, I'm going through a Paul Pope period.
Oh, wow.
Like I'm going through a Paul Pope. Like Total THB just came out last week, and before that, I was going through some Paul. Like I love the kineticism and the lines of Paul Pope. And for you, one of my favorite Batman graphic novels he wrote, Batman 100.
Yeah, I know you.
Batman in the future. Yeah. So, but I'll stop there. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, I think like you, I go back and forth on writers. There's a ton of writers that I like. I think the writer that who I've been following a lot lately is Tom Taylor.
Oh yeah.
I really like Tom Taylor. I loved his Nightwing run. I absolutely loved that. And he did a short run on I think it was the Suicide Squad. That was like real fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Tom
He's on
Taylor.
Detective, right? Are you reading Detective?
I like his Detective.
It's
His
solid.
Detective is really cool. It's really dope. So I really am enjoying him. There's a lot of artists that I like. The question was about all time. My all time favorite artist is George Perez. Who rest in peace.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
And it's funny, as I was thinking about that, I was like, my favorite artist of all time is undoubtedly George Perez. But then I was like, all right, well, who's my favorite Batman artist of all time? I'm a Batman guy.
Sure.
But that's Marshall Rogers. But he's rest in peace. And then I said, oh, well, who's after Marshall Rogers? Well, then it would be Tim Sale. He's rest in peace too. I'm like, wow. I'm like, Jesus. So I think if I had to say my favorite artist right now working would be Chris Samney.
Okay.
And I can't wait for the collection of his Batman and Robin Year One.
Okay.
Because that is going to be dope.
All right.
Mark Waid is doing good work too.
He is. I mean, you know.
But I mean, he's
Mark Waid is Pop-Tarts and mashed potatoes and like it's like
so disrespectful
Mark
when you
Waid
say that.
is real comfort food.
I know what you're saying.
Like I love Mark Waid, but you know,
sound disrespectful.
I also think Mark Waid, you know, for Michael Lockett, who I'm inferring is sort of coming at this kind of not cold, but like looking for something that anyone could read. I think Mark Waid is pretty inside baseball-y. Like, I think what makes Mark Waid work is the nostalgia. That's baked in. I mean, his whole shtick right now.
Well, his the whole deal right now in D.C.
So, you know, I would never say Mark
areas.
Waid to somebody who wasn't sitting here with me, basically. Yeah. But this is a wonderful segue talking about our Patreon, because coming up on Serial Killers and the Binge Lounge, Lynn and I will be talking about recommendations for Christmas gifts.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
For beginning comic readers and people who have been reading for a while. So,
Yeah, so follow us.
if you'd like to hear us talk about this extensively,
$5.
$5.
Just $5. You can hear us talk about that on Serial Killers, on the Binge Lounge, and you can hear Ariell and I on the Lens Secret Movie Podcast, where we will be reviewing The Family Stone, another favorite of Ariell's.
Yes.
Seeing a pattern.
Yes.
I'm glad we got Corrina.
Yes. Family Stone is a Christmas tradition at this point. My sister and I watch it together.
Okay,
So,
very nice.
Wow, okay.
yeah, I don't know how that emerged, but we discovered separately that we both really love that movie, and now that is we make sure we watch it every year together.
And I'm looking forward to sitting down. We're sitting down actually this weekend to record our review of that. So I'm looking forward to
Well, thank you, Michael. That's Michael Lockett.
Yes, thank you, Michael, for that
name.
email. Appreciate it. And now it's time for the Game of Kings.
Game of Kings.
We are moving right along into 6 Degrees of D'Urville Martin. This, I'm sorry. I got distracted because I looked in the chat real quick. At Row Love 1 said, I wonder if Randy Jackson saw a spike in sales after all of the gypsy talk last week.
I hope so. I hope he sold 7. I hope he got 7 new streams.
That will be 6 more than what he already has. Are you aware of Randy Jackson and the Gypsies?
I'm not aware. I have been pleasantly off of social media for a bit, so I feel like I'm in the dark on a lot of pop culture stuff in this moment.
I feel like I'm the only real Jackson family fan sitting up here. I ain't trying to put y'all out here. Like, I let y'all slide with that. I didn't know nothing about Word to the Bad, but now you don't know about Randy and the Gypsies. See, I love the Jacksons. Y'all like the Jacksons.
I love the Jacksons' Christmas album. Mm-hmm. That is a core memory.
Mm-hmm. What you know about 3 Tito?
I don't know nothing about that.
See? See? You don't know nothing about 3T. Tito's sons had a group. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, did one of them have locks? Isn't that the
Yeah, he had like the little
Okay,
baby.
I remember them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I mean, that was a blip, but
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Trust, you're fine.
It is part of the Jackson family tapestry.
It's the tassels. 6 Degrees of D'Urville Martin, where I give Vincent 2 actors and he has 6 films or less to connect them to D'Urville Martin. Mm-hmm. Man who's like this on the Jackson tree.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's actually D'Urville Martin Jackson.
He has a lifeline today. We have our good friend Ariell Johnson here to help Vincent.
All right.
On 6 Degrees of D'Urville. I'm wondering, like, because you listen to the show, do you ever play 6 Degrees alongside Vincent?
I mean, Vince is the master, but perhaps I can help, like, fill the void in his white lady knowledge.
Sure. Vincent the White Lady.
You stumble there often.
Yeah, we opened for Randy and Jack. Randy and we ran into some trouble when we were in South Carolina.
But I doubt Vince will need to use a lifeline.
Sure.
But I'm here. I'll do my best.
We're doing it live. We're doing it live, Ariell.
Doing it live.
There are no edits.
All right. Keeping it in theme, we are going to be reviewing Corrina from 1994.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to start off, Vincent, with one of the stars from Corrina, who you can't use Corrina.
Okay. Can't use Corrina. Right. It's Whoopi Goldberg.
So, no.
So Ray Liotta.
No.
Okay.
So this is another star.
Okay.
So in 6 films or less, connect D'Urville Martin to Larry Miller. Actor, comedian Larry Miller.
No. I know exactly who he is. I know because he's fantastic.
Oh, he is. He's always fantastic.
He's fantastic. I mean, I'm saying I won't say always because unlike the Jacksons, I don't know that much about him. I really only know him in this movie and 2 other movies. So let me see.
Oh, you never saw him stand up?
I have not.
Oh, he's great.
I found out.
I didn't know you did
I found out this
That's how it
exact
started.
second he's a stand-up.
That's how
Much
it
like you all just found out about Word to the Bad. So let me see if I can get to him interesting because it's a quick way, but then it's see if I can be interesting.
Yeah, I probably know one of the movies. No, I know both of the movies.
I mean, it's just a sequel to the one movie. So
Yeah. Then
all I know about him is In the Clumps and in the night.
then the other movies.
But all right. So Derville Martin is in. How do I want to do this? Because I'm going to try to avoid Eddie Murphy.
Oh, you can do it.
Oh, I know I can.
But if you were thinking of the movie I'm thinking of.
Okay. Shh. All right. Derville Martin is in Guess Who's Coming to Dinner with Sidney Poitier. Mm-hmm. Sidney Poitier is in Porgy and Bess with Sammy Davis Jr. Mm-hmm. Sammy Davis Jr. is in Tap with Savion Glover. Savion Glover, so that's 3. Okay, I got time. Savion Glover is in Bamboozled with Jada Pinkett Smith. Mm-hmm. And then Jada Pinkett Smith is in The Nutty Professor with
Larry Miller.
Very good.
Very good.
Where he plays kind of the similar role, but he's fantastic. What's the other movie I would have known him from?
Best in Show.
He sure is in Best in Show is so Spades tight though.
That's what I know.
Like
I'm saying, if you used that, you could have.
Right, I actually forgot he was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
He's always.
Yeah.
I love Larry Miller. All right, very good, Vincent.
Yeah, thank you.
Well done. Now,
Thank you. Okay.
jumping off of Larry Miller
Okay.
in 6 films or less, connect Derville Martin to
2.
Sienna Miller.
Yeah, that's one of them names.
Even I'm like, I need to see a
Yeah,
picture.
let me see. Yup. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't see. I said I could help you. I can't help you.
It's AI. It's AI.
What do you mean it's AI?
You know, I went to a screening of Avatar.
That's right,
the
last
other
night.
Yeah. And you know, look, if you like Avatar, you'll like this. It's 3 hours of the Avatar stuff. It's very blue and green in Avatar. And I don't mean that to be
Very blue and green in Avatar.
you know, and I'm being dismissive for a reason. The interesting thing was that before the film started, there's like this 10-minute featurette where James Cameron basically is talking to the audience and saying there was no AI used for this. You know, James, he's talking about all
very anti.
the expansive technology and the innovations that he himself has been at, and you know, and they show the footage of the actors, and they have them in these black suits, and you know, they have them in them big ass tanks that he built. Like they, you know, poor Zoe Saldana is in one of them black skin suits, and there's water bouncing off of her, and they've got the little dots, and then they show it, and I 100% believe him that he has done all this stuff and he's made all these wonderful technological innovations. And I'm sure to someone who has a trained eye, you can look at something like Avatar and you can understand the craft and effort that goes into it. But to the untrained eye, it looks like them Facebook videos where like the cast of the Jeffersons are doing the Cupid
kids.
Shuffle.
Yeah.
And that's who Sienna Miller is. Like, is this a real person? Like, you kind of name these, it's like these people who are stars. And it's like, well,
So disrespectful.
it's like, well, I mean, I guess she's a,
It's so
I mean, like,
that is.
Can I see another picture? I just like.
Like, I don't think she. Like, I don't think she's AI. I think she's an actual person. I don't think computers have inserted her into the films that I'm sure she's been in. Right. Like, that's probably a picture of a real person.
Yeah, that's.
But doesn't that look like an AI representation of a pretty white lady?
Yes. Yeah, like just very, not to be rude, but just kind of forgettable. It's like there's nothing about you that makes me say, "Oh, I know you." Yeah, that's why I was really looking like, who is this?
What's the last thing she was in, Lynn?
Wait, was she in Corrina?
No, she's not Corrina.
Was she there?
No, Lynn just pulls out these names out of a hat, and then I'm supposed to do something with them.
Well, that's the game.
Yes.
The last thing that she was in that actually was released, because they're showing things that she was working on. Horizon: An American Saga, Chapter 1. But you know who's in that?
Yeah, that's what's the big white boy? The tall one.
Is he tall?
Bodyguard.
Yeah.
Bodyguard.
The Bodyguard.
Oh,
You got him. I could tell you. But
yeah.
Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner.
Costner. You're right. That was his vanity piece.
Yes.
Is he tall?
Yeah. I think he's tall. I think that was part of his deal. He was tall.
I think he's at least like 6 feet.
Yeah. Like
Which is tall for an actor.
Right. It's like him and what's his name? That was married to J-Lo.
Ben Affleck.
Like that was Ben Affleck.
Yeah, Ben Affleck.
Right. Like I'm tall.
Right.
So so she was in his vanity project. So Kevin Costner. All right, so you know who I wish I could use, but I can't think. And I know I can.
She's been in a lot of stuff.
No, stop, Lynn. Stop. I wish there was an interesting way to. Now I know there is. I know I can get from D'Urville Martin to Bill Cobbs. I'd love to talk about Bill Cobbs.
Is he in American? Is he in Horizon?
No, but he's in The Bodyguard with Kevin Costner.
Oh, that's right.
So I'm just trying to connect. We saw Bill Cobbs in something, and we were like, this is dumb, but it's great that Bill Cobbs is there. All right. So, that's way too many. That's way too many. All right, let's go ahead and get, because I can't get to Bill Cobbs. All right, so D'Urville Martin is in 5 on the Black Hand Side with Dick Anthony Williams, who's in Mo Better Blues with Denzel Washington, who's in The Preacher's Wife with Whitney Houston, who's in The Bodyguard with Kevin Costner, who's in I'm Kevin Costner and damn it, I'm gonna make a 2-part 3-hour cowboy movie that
It's actually 3 parts.
Oh, wow.
Is it 3 parts?
The third part is being filmed now.
So he really is doing the James actually he's not, because I think James Cameron is making money off of his stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And James Cameron is using other people's money to make it.
Right. And with Sienna Miller, who does she play?
Frances Kittredge.
Oh, well, is she? Well, have you seen this?
No.
You haven't seen. So what have you seen Sienna Miller in that you like her in?
She was in 21 Bridges with
Chadwick Boseman. Was she good in it?
Yeah, she was all right.
Oh, she was all right.
Yeah. I don't have to like these people.
I'm just saying. Was she an integral part of the plot?
Yeah.
Was she?
Yeah, she's like the co-star of the film.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Second billing?
She's like third.
Oh, like third? Okay.
Because it's mostly about, but
I was just asking.
You see how he does though, right?
I was
you
just
see how he
asking a
does? He just kind of pulls.
What? I mean, she's been. Look, all right. I'm gonna tell you some of the films that maybe you
know exist.
She was in G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra.
Okay.
Well, I guess. Oh well, I stand down.
She played the Baroness.
Good to know.
So they put her in that wig.
Look, she cashed a check. She cashed a check. Leave Sienna Miller alone. She all right. She was in Live by Night.
Oh no! Oh, she was in Live by Night.
Yeah, that was a Ben Affleck movie.
So I was like, I do not know that movie, and now that's why.
It's not a good movie.
Did that movie actually come out?
It did. It did.
You sure it's not like one of them Phantom movies?
It did come
like
out.
like Oscar Micheaux.
It came out.
Give us one more.
All right.
You're doing a lot of scrolling over there. You're doing a lot of scrolling over there, Lynn. A lot of scrolling.
Because I'm looking for a movie that I think that y'all might have seen.
No, not seen. No, existed.
Heard of it.
She was an American Sniper with Bradley Cooper.
Who did she play?
She played his wife.
She played the wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a Clint Eastwood movie.
You Clint Eastwood, right.
Yeah. There you go. So there. I mean,
So she like kind of put she put her hands on his shoulder and said, "You look like you're going through things." And then like Bradley Cooper went away for 40 minutes and thought about how he was haunted. And then like Bradley Cooper comes and sits at the dinner table and like the kids say something to him, but he does because he's still in, and he says something real sharp to the one of the kids, and she stands like in the background in the kitchen and she's drying dishes.
so that's 6 Degrees of Difference.
Like they're laying in bed together, and Bradley Cooper has his back towards her, and the camera is on Cooper because he's acting. And she says, "Honey, do you want to talk about it?" And then like it cuts to a flashback of him in the shit about to hit somebody with the sniper rifle. And then it shows him going,
She's a working actress.
"Hey man, I ain't mad at her.
Doing her thing.
I'm mad at you." Let's be clear. This complete and utter disgust and disdain is not aimed towards Sienna Miller, who I am sure is a wonderful person.
Absolutely.
This is aimed towards you.
And why was she on the list? No, I'm just asking because I'm trying to connect the dots.
See, because the other man's last name was Miller. So then he got somebody else. See, that's
okay.
That's how we.
Okay. Got you.
So
I just want to follow your thread.
right, you got to follow. You got to follow the thread.
Okay.
It's a real stream of consciousness.
That was a thread.
This is a
There
thread.
was connective tissue there.
It's connective.
Yes. She started in like 30 films.
Right. I know because you were scrolling on your phone for like 5 minutes.
Because she had
trying
TV
to look
stuff
for something.
too. And
You were trying to figure out a way
I didn't wanna
that
go-
it didn't sound as ridiculous as it does that you chose her. She did play the Baroness though.
in the G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra.
Yeah, they put in that rig and the glasses.
Probably look good.
Well,
I don't know.
you didn't see it?
I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
I don't think a lot of people
You see the Rise of Cobra? Was that like the sequel?
Yeah.
Was The Rock in that one?
I saw one. I don't even know which one it was. I was like, I don't know what I'm watching, but it's on.
The Rock may have been in that one. Nope.
The Rock wasn't in there as a big racially ambiguous guy.
The Rock. Ooh, this one. Ooh, I'm looking at the cast. Well, Joseph Gordon-Levitt was in it.
Oh, we like him.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's he doing in there?
Who did he
Slumping,
play?
apparently.
He played like Skip Knott.
Wait a minute. Channing Tatum is in there. He plays Duke.
Okay.
And
Is he? I think he's in more than one. Is he? Channing
yes.
Tatum. Okay.
Yes. And Marlon Wayans.
Marlon Wayans is in there.
He plays Ripcord.
He plays the black guy.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
You mentioned him.
He plays a character who would become in the movie the Cobra Commander.
So it's like Cobra Commander Year One.
Yeah, it's because it's the rise of
It's
Cobra.
the rise of Cobra. It's right there in the title.
Yes.
Sienna Miller has nothing to do with.
Well, she's the Baroness.
Well, she's the Baroness.
So that's 16. Turbo Martin. Well, hey, let's review a movie. It's now time for us to review Corrina. Thank God. All right. Corrina is a 1994 American comedy drama set in Los Angeles suburbs of 1950s about a widower, Ray Liotta, who hires a housekeeper/nanny, Whoopi Goldberg, to care for his daughter, Molly, played by a young Tina Majorino. It was written and directed by Jessie Nelson in her feature film directing debut. We're getting a lot of debuts.
I know.
Here. And it was also the final film of Scream legend Don Amici.
Yeah.
Who died shortly after the filming was completed on this comedy drama that is a personal favorite of our guest, Ariell Johnson of Amalgam Comics and Coffee House fame, professional geek, longtime friend and fan of the Micheaux Mission. Ariell, what say you of Corrina? You said that this is a family favorite of yours.
Yeah, well, a favorite with my friend.
Oh, that's right.
My friend. So Corinne and I, Corrina, this is one of our favorite movies. And I love it. I think it's so sweet. I love that Whoopi Goldberg is the love interest. It's like I am always like, when you just think about her history on film, it's like, why? Because she's so beautiful. Mm-hmm. Like, I thought that even in like The Color Purple, where that's obviously not what she's supposed to be, but she just has such a beautiful smile. And I think about that movie, how when she would hide it, I was like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. So I love that, she is the love interest in this. She is the one being pursued. I think the casting is great. I love to see Ray Liotta like not as a mob guy. I gotta tell you, I was like, it's like, I like Manny Singer. Tina Majorino, if you were a Veronica Mars fan, she's also, as a older actress, is in that. One of my favorite television shows. I thought all of the kid actors were fantastic.
Yeah.
Person? And I know he's in, what show was he on with Robert Townsend, right?
Yeah, he was on the Parenthood. That's right.
Yeah, and I think all of the children, I think they were wonderful actors, great casting, and I just think it's such a beautiful film. I love the musical cues, like the music felt like a character to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just love everything about it, and it's been a few years since I've watched it, and watching it, I was like, man, this is just so sweet, so wholesome. Mm-hmm. I mean, obviously, given the time period, it's like, I don't know what their life looks like after the movie ends, but the movie itself, I don't know, it's very heartwarming. I loved, Jennifer Lewis doesn't get to do a whole lot in it, but she is Jennifer Lewis, so she really shines in the scenes that she's in. Yeah. I think in the little bit of interaction we get between the two of them,
they play sisters.
They play sisters. Mm-hmm. They feel like sisters, like the scene where she pops up off that couch, and I was just like, that is such a sister thing, lurking in the darkness to catch you in something, you know what I mean? And I loved everything about it. It's just a feel good movie.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nice. Vincent.
Lynn, what'd you think?
I asked you.
And now I'm asking you.
You can't answer a question with a question.
And yet, look what I just did. What'd you think?
I will allow it this once.
Mm-hmm.
But I, unlike the two of you, I have never seen this film.
Oh, Oh, this was a first watch. Okay.
Right, because you have seen it before, right?
I believe so.
Right. I had never seen it, but I, of course, have known of the film. And watching the film, I was expecting one thing, and I was surprised by what I got, because I was expecting like, oh, this is another Magic Negro movie.
Okay, that's fair.
With Whoopi Goldberg playing the nanny who comes and gets things right in this house, right? And I'm like, okay, and it seems like that's how the movie is starting. First, you got the whole montage of the bad nannies, which then ends in Joan Cusack as absolutely the worst, one of the worst nannies I've ever seen. Like, but hilarious.
Yeah.
Absolutely hilarious. We talk about Tachina Arnold and Tisha Campbell. That's another person who never really got her just
Love Joan Cusack.
Got something she could really sink her teeth into. But she is hilarious in this movie. As the second you see her discover where the liquor is,
She's like, ooh.
I'm like, oh, I see where this is going. And then when after she tucks everybody in bed, and she comes crawling up on bed behind Ray Liotta, like, well, I'm doing everything else that a mother does.
Oh.
So shouldn't I get what a mother gets? I'm like, I felt like Ray Liotta, because I know he had a little bit of vomit in his mouth. I know it. So when Whoopi Goldberg comes, and especially, and I tracked this, when she shows up, because she doesn't show up until like about 20 minutes into the movie.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
right?
right.
And she's the star of the film. She's number one on the call sheet.
Yeah.
She doesn't show up until about 21 minutes in the movie. And when she does, she steps down off of a bus. And I noted that she had on blue and red. And it was almost like, okay, the superhero is here to save the day. Right? That's immediately what I thought. And she more or less does set out that way. She's, just graduated college. She's just trying to find a job, having a hard time finding a job, the movie tells you. But she gets this nanny job and seems to be able to make a magical connection to this young girl who's grieving hard for the loss of her mother. And I'm like, okay, well, I see how this film is going to go. But then you're right. It does take a turn in that you see the spark of a romance between the two of them, and it's natural. It's not forced. It's not even in any type of slapstick way that they forced to all of a sudden be arm in arm. They just naturally come together. They first connect over cigarettes, then they connect over jazz music, then they connect, of course, over Molly. And then there's just a connection over wanting to being creative, right? And trying to find a spark of creativity, and find also with her trying to find a place to show her creativity. So their connection is natural. And by the end of this movie, and spoilers for a film that's over 30 years old, they're seemingly together at the end of the film.
Right.
It feels earned, That absolutely works for me. So I'm there for a lot of this movie. I shouted out not Sienna Miller, but Larry Miller.
Yes.
In this movie, and he is
Hilarious.
Amazing.
When he says, they're talking about Mr. Potato, and he was like, not legit, or Potato Head, and he was like, not legitimate. I bust out laughing every time, because it's like, why would you say? It's like, it's just so out of the blue, and it's like, why did he say that? And it gets me every time.
He is hilarious. He is hilarious. But I will say, however, Ray Liotta kept me from loving this film.
Really?
Baltimore at me. Yeah. I like Ray Liotta. And Ray Liotta is an actor. We talked about this in our review of Frankenstein, available on Patreon, about actors that have a certain twinkle in their eye, right? Where you don't know which way they're going to go, right? And we were talking about Oscar Isaacs, and we were in Frankenstein. Ray Liotta has a twinkle in his eye. I'm pretty sure I know which way Ray Liotta is always going to go with that twinkle. And it usually is not to this sweet guy. Or, you know, like him being sad over the loss of his wife, I buy.
Yeah.
I buy that mournfulness on him. Him being this jingle writer for advertising, I'm not buying that from Ray Liotta. Him being even a touch romantic, I'm not buying that from this Ray Liotta. I'm not. His romantic connection with Whoopi Goldberg, I'm not buying it. I want to buy it. I feel like the movie is working overtime for us to buy it, and he's putting in the work. And all, to be fair to him, he is putting in the work to do that, right? But I'm just not buying it from him. And watching those two together, it reminded me of Aunjanue Ellis and John Bernthal in what's the movie about class?
Origins?
Cass.
Cass.
Yes.
Okay.
And how John Bernthal, who you usually see as like some heavy in a lot of films, but he is just this sweet romantic husband in that movie, and he sells it. It's a whole nother side of him.
It is, and yeah,
and he sells it. This Ray Liotta doesn't sell it for me. He doesn't. Maybe if this is pre Goodfellas Ray Liotta, I buy it. But in this, I just can't see it, and it stopped me from connecting with the film a bit. So while I love the scenes of Whoopi Goldberg with Molly. I think those were absolutely great scenes. Tina Majorino, and a young Tina Majorino, I don't know her as an adult because I didn't watch Veronica Mars, but in this, she's spot on.
yeah.
The brief scenes with Jennifer Lewis, you're right. They feel like sisters. They absolutely, like, I could see like that could be the series that you pluck out of here. Corrina's series is in Jennifer Lewis's house with Percy and all the kids, and Whoopi Goldberg comes in every 5th episode, like Carol Burnett used to do on Mama's Family.
Right.
Like that's, I would be there. Ray Liotta, I don't know.
Well, let me ask, is it because of his movie history thus far, you just don't buy him as that type of actor, or is it the performance he's giving?
I also think it's a bit of the performance that he's giving.
Okay.
Because while I think that this film is decidedly a comedy drama, I don't think he sells the comedic parts well.
Oh.
Okay.
And I think that the drama he's okay in, but most of the drama, after the beginning, a lot of the drama is, I will say he really is not called on to have a big dramatic lift in this film until the end, and it takes a long time for it, when he calls her on the carpet for keeping a little girl out of school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at that moment, he explodes.
That almost felt like a different
That's
movie.
good
I was like,
that's good. That's Henry. I was like, whoa, Whoopi, if you know what I know, you will leave town because he about to go on your ass. He sells that, But even when he shows up after that, he's puppy dog, but it's almost too puppy dog. It feels acting. It doesn't feel natural. And I know him to be a more measured actor than that. But I think probably I would not be surprised. I don't know this, but I wouldn't be surprised if he takes on this role to kind of try and show that. And I feel him maybe pushing to show that other side of him. And it just didn't land with me. Overall, did I like the film? I do. I don't think it's the best directed film. Jesse Nelson, who wrote and directed, I feel like it could have been written better. Feel like it definitely could have been directed better. There are some staging that I have some issues with, but the performances for the most part get it over.
Yeah.
So did I like it? But he stopped me from loving the film.
That's interesting.
That is interesting. I have to say, you were really playing with the third rail, bringing this here, talking about you love this movie.
Yeah.
Because this is the exact kind of movie I hate. like everything about this said, like Whoopi Goldberg in the 90s. This everything Lynn said about this black woman showing up, but I gotta tell you, I ended up loving this movie. And for a couple of the reasons that you all have talked about. I thought this film did a really good job examining mourning. Like, I think I saw the same beats in Ray Liotta's performance that you did. But what I got from it is that this man is in mourning. And he's in this position where not only is he mourning, but he also has to be the caregiver for this child. And as the father, and certainly in the 50s, I've got to be strong.
Yeah.
I've got to do all this. But he's dealing with his own sadness. And as you said, when it exploded in this moment, when finds out that, I got to say, very appropriately he exploded.
Absolutely.
That Corrina is keeping this girl out of school, that felt like a very natural escalation to me. To the point where I have to say, this fits into my favorite kind of love stories on film. The one where you don't really know what's going to happen once the film ends. Like you said, they're seemingly together at the end, but it's no guarantee that they're going to celebrate their 20th anniversary, because this is built on real shaky ground.
Yeah.
I think there's a read of this where, frankly, Corrina is kind of taking advantage of this man who is... He is in mourning. Like, there's absolutely no way. Like, I understand, like, all these women in the film who are trying to kind of pounce on him. But the subtext is we need to pounce on him now while he's vulnerable.
That's true.
Which I think is what happens.
Yeah.
Or happened. Hopefully it doesn't happen as much now. But you always hear about this. So...
But she doesn't pounce on him.
She doesn't pounce on him. But I do think there are some boundary issues that weren't enforced.
By her or by him?
By both of them, which is part of why I liked it.
Okay.
Because it was messy.
Yeah.
Secondly, as you all said, I thought Whoopi Goldberg was damn near astounding.
Oh, she is. I will give you that.
Like, when you said she stepped off the bus, what I thought the direction I thought you were going to go, and you went to the superhero, except for that moment in Jumpin' Jack Flash, where she has on the gown, the blue gown that gets caught in the machine, and then like her whole leg is out. This is the sexiest I've ever seen Whoopi Goldberg on screen.
The strut, like
when
even
she steps off that bus, And you actually, you said the red and the blue of the dress. That's not what you see first. What you see first is her leg.
That's true.
The camera follows her leg up. And then you see her very seductively holding the cigarette, looking at the world with these glasses on. And I said, okay, Whoopi. I actually wrote that in my notes. I said, all right, Whoopi Goldberg. She is a fully actualized, sexualized being in a way that I have never seen her on screen.
That's very true.
Absolutely.
And as you said, you asked me had I seen this before, and I thought I had seen Corrina, but now I'm not sure that I did.
Okay. You didn't even remember that.
I love the way their relationship unfolded. Like it was very natural. I actually thought they did have chemistry. Like I thought she and Ray Liotta actually had this chemistry. It seemed like they really enjoyed each other's company. I thought they bounced off of each other great. Much like I thought she was fantastic with Molly.
Oh,
And you know, no diss to Molly, but I loved before Molly started talking. And Whoopi is just kind of doing monologues. I love the fact, and you know, this is always my thing in these period pieces, where like it's like old timey Negro Ronin. They're like masterless samurai. They don't have no families. They don't have no community. They don't have no villages. They just wander the countryside looking for white people to take care of.
yeah.
She has a family. She has a life. She has a past.
Yeah, but she has a history.
She has a suitor
A
of
suitor.
her own.
Yes.
Yeah. No big surprise. Like I actually put my notepad down. Jennifer Lewis and Whoopi Goldberg on screen together. Oh yeah, y'all just I'm gonna just enjoy this. Like I have nothing to add for this. I'll just enjoy this and as you said, I thought they were great as sisters. I thought they were great as comedic actors bouncing off of each other. I 100% disagree with you. I think Ray Liotta is hilarious in this movie. Like the scenes with Ray Liotta and the woman who is also pursuing him, the look on his face, the stillness.
When our kids are singing.
When her kids are singing, the quick exchange that he has with Molly about it. I said, look at Ray Liotta being a little funny. So I loved Ray Liotta. I thought the kids were great.
The kids are fantastic.
I thought the kids were great. As y'all mentioned, Percy damn near stole the movie.
He did.
Because he was such an actual kid. Like like that weird little kid. But a weird little kid, and this is maybe going a little too deep, but I'm giving the film credit. I love a weird little kid who is confident.
Yeah.
Like I love a weird kid that you can tell is protected.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He had his siblings. He had his parents. He had this community. He's weird as all get out, but you could tell he had the space to be this little weirdo.
Yeah, I love the scene where he's doing his telephone thing, and Jennifer Lewis just kind of smiles and shakes her head like he has space to be who he is, and I think all the kids have that.
I thought Molly with the black kids was portrayed in a way that I think it very much could have been syrupy and overdone. I thought it was very naturalistic.
Yeah.
The way that the kids interacted, and my only thing. This being set in the 50s is absolutely preposterous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it's absolutely this is science fiction. Like this whole plot happening in 1955 is ridiculous. This is ridiculous that you think that if you want me to think that this is going to happen. The funny thing, I saw an interview with Whoopi Goldberg and the interviewer asked her about it. And she said, oh yeah, well there were interracial relationships in 1950. And she's like, Sammy Davis had a white wife. And I was like, yeah, but the mob took him in the desert and were going to poke his eye out. Otto Preminger, it was like, Otto Preminger and Dorothy, these aren't good relationships.
That's very true.
That's true.
But you know what I thought? Set this in 1974. instead of 1954. There's nothing about this movie that says it has to be in the 50s.
That's true.
Why is this movie set in the 50s? That's an actual question. Why is this movie set in the 50s?
Why is the movie? I don't know.
I don't know.
If it's set in the 70s, it's the exact same dynamic.
Right.
Where people are kind of like, oh my goodness, it's him with a black woman. But it's not ridiculous like this is.
Yeah. I mean, even the scene where they go to the restaurant, I'm always like, this would never happen.
Right.
This would never happen.
But no, it couldn't happen. It would
Right.
have been against the law
Right.
for it to happen.
I got real Darren energy from him, from Bewitched.
Okay. That's what I was just saying.
Yeah, okay, but the second Darren, not first Darren.
Can I tell you a secret?
Not the second.
What?
I've never really understood people's objection to the second Darren.
Oh, because Dick York is the first Darren, right?
Dick York is the first Darren.
Yeah, and he's far superior.
He's far superior as an actor, funnier. Dick Sargent
Is he far superior?
Yes.
Yes, I
Yes.
don't like the
Dick Sargent.
episodes when it's the other one.
No, because he's bland. He's the Sienna Miller of Bewitched.
I'm not saying she's AI. I'm just saying
She's Dick
if I
Sargent.
found out that she was. James Cameron sat there for 15 minutes, and I felt so bad for him because you could tell this was hurting his heart that people were thinking this was AI. And then it was 3 hours of
AI. AI-ish.
It was not AI.
It's not
AI.
Not AI.
Because they had Zoe Saldana in that big tank. You know he built them big tanks.
No, I've seen it. And I've seen the interviews with him. Like, I know.
I said, ooh.
He is proud of that. He put the actors.
Put them in that big ass tank.
So I guess this is for the sequel. Because
Yeah.
the water one.
Right.
It's
all water.
It's water.
It's water. I didn't see the second one, but I know there's water.
But yeah, I really, really enjoyed this. Like a lot. This is my favorite. No, I still like her better in The Color Purple.
About to say this is your favorite.
But this is my second favorite Whoopi Goldberg performance.
Really?
I really, really enjoyed her in this.
I'm super excited about that, especially since you said the third rail. That made me flash to Beach Street.
No,
It's like
no,
not
it
the
should have
third
made you flash to The Help and Driving Miss Daisy because I was ready.
Well, and so for the same, because I do not share Lynn's affinity for Driving Miss Daisy. So like on the
Lynn and my father.
oh, your father
You're
too?
in good company.
But
My father loved Driving Miss Daisy.
But so I do get it, and I think I don't think I set out to watch this movie. I think it was on, and you're like, oh, and next thing you know, you're watching, and it's like, I love this movie. But I think for those reasons, because she has an existence beyond these white people.
Yes.
Like I always have a hard time with movies like that. It's like, so you mean to tell me this black person don't have no other black people? That's weird. That's not realistic.
Again, we're Ronin. We just
Just-
wander. We just wander the streets.
So
Masterless samurai looking for white people to take care of.
Exactly. So just like you said, her having this whole, she has a whole community. She has a suitor who's, pursuing her. And I like the little details when they're talking about what's the song? You float around in my brain like bubbles from a glass of champagne. Mm-hmm. Talking about the versions that they like, Billy versus Louis Armstrong. And her suitor actually likes the one she likes.
Yeah.
And Ray Liotta likes Louis Armstrong. But it was just, I was like, this is so sweet. And I will say Billie Holiday's version is better. Yes, it is. It is absolutely better.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just pulls you in. And I think it all works well together, but Whoopi Goldberg is definitely the glue. Yes. I think even the fashion, I love that they throw that detail in that she makes her own clothes. It's like she is existing on her terms, as best as she can in this world that won't let her be.
Right.
And she's still it's undeniable, she's magnetic. And it's intoxicating. Like you're in love with her. It's like, man, I love this movie. So it makes me. I'm excited that you started at one place and you ended somewhere else.
In 1975, she would have had a hard time getting a job at Downbeat magazine too.
Yeah.
But again, it's not so ridiculous.
Right. Yeah.
Well,
I actually wanted a series of this. Like, I wish this would have spun out into a series.
Oh, that would have been
the movie?
Yeah.
But not in but in the 1970s. In the 70s?
Right. So you just bump it to 1975. It's sort of like, remember the first time Mork appeared on Mork and Mindy on Happy Days, and that was in the 50s. Mm-hmm. And then when Mork and Mindy came on, it was in the Present Day, and no one ever actually really addressed it.
Right. But you're right. They never did they?
No. He was just.
I think he said. You're right.
I don't think they ever.
I think he says one line, like gives like a cursory line about I've been here before on Earth,
but he doesn't talk about the fact that
he had friends,
or it was 20 years before.
No, yeah, he doesn't say
like last time we saw you it was 1950,
right? No.
And now it's 1980. So just do it with this instead of 1975.
In series form, would you still want it to be Whoopi Goldberg? Because that's...
Oh, I mean, I would love if we could get Whoopi Goldberg on television every week, but yeah.
Well, technically, we do have Whoopi Goldberg on television every day on The View.
Oh, on The View, yes.
Yeah.
So just...
Yeah, I really, really enjoyed this.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear it.
Yeah.
Yay, Len.
I said I liked it.
He liked it.
I said I liked it.
He said he liked
With
it.
a few caveats.
I got a caveat. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to love it.
Right.
I want to love it, but there's some things that keep me from loving it.
She shouldn't have kept that girl out of school, though.
She had no business keeping that girl.
Okay, yeah.
She was real out of line with
Dead
that.
ass wrong. Dead ass wrong. And he was right to fire her. He was absolutely right to fire her.
And in 1955, she'd have gotten lynched.
Oh, no, don't say that.
He could have had her arrested.
He could have. Yes, he could have. Mm-hmm. He could have. But we got the inside scoop on what was going on at school, and she just wasn't ready. She just wasn't ready.
You are not her mother. When he said it, it was like, he's making good points.
Yes. He's right.
Ray Liotta is right.
But I am curious, because you specifically said there are some changes you would have made in terms of direction.
Yeah.
Can you give me just a note? Give me a note, Len. I know you love that. Len's like, which one?
I'll give you a note. There is a moment where his daughter catches him on the phone lying about where the mother is. Mm-hmm. And he says that, oh, my wife is actually in the tub.
Right. That was at the door.
That's right.
At the door.
Right. Somebody comes to the door and he says, he lies, he says his wife is at the tub. And you see the daughter go running off to the bathroom, right? And up to then, she hasn't said anything in the movie. And she goes running to the bathroom, open up the door to the bathroom, and we see her like look like, oh, my mother's not here. And you see it change on her face. The camera doesn't really sell her, like it doesn't stay on her. It's not framed in such a way to like highlight her change of her emotion in that moment. And it doesn't stay on her long at all. Nor does it flip and show like an empty bathroom or anything like that. So you're really not even sure if she's going to the bathroom. You don't see her at a bathroom door. You just see her turn a corner and then you see her open up a door. So you're assuming that she's in the bathroom. Fine. Then the camera flips. We're back to Ray Liotta. Ray Liotta, I believe it's Ray Liotta, or it may be Whoopi Goldberg, I can't remember, goes and sees the daughter sitting in the tub. That, the way that is framed and that reveal is done it's not in any way, it's very just matter of fact. Like, oh, here, open up the door, boom, she's there. It doesn't add anything to the storytelling of the emotion of that moment, the way that is played out. Because then we quickly we cut from there, if I remember correctly, and then they're going to bed.
No, I disagree. So, in terms of like maybe they don't hold on her face long enough, but you definitely see her face fall. And the scene after that is Whoopi Goldberg standing in the middle. She's looking one way and she's looking at Molly, who's actually sitting in the bathtub.
Right.
So now she's just sitting in the bathtub, and Ray Liotta is like sitting on the couch that his wife purchased, or the chair, and just has his head in his hand. And there's this great weight of, it's like you're in the middle of something that doesn't have anything to do with you, but you kind of have to de-escalate this on some level, at least in terms of the little girl, I feel like. So when I see that, there is such a weight there that when I see her standing like kind of between a rock and a hard place, I was like, I think like, oh my God, that has to be such a hard place to be in, right? These two people who are deep in grief and neither one of them know how to wade their way through it. And I think that was the real connection for Whoopi and Molly. It's like, I feel like everybody else in this movie wanted Molly to feel better, whereas Corrina let her feel how she's feeling.
I agree with that.
Right. So and so I think, I think that's like the big, like this, almost like the power of her in this movie, just to let you be. But I disagree with that, because I feel like that very next scene, there is such a weight there that whenever I see that scene, I like feel that of just someone else's grief, and what do you do,
I agree with you in that next scene, that's what I agree that is the intention of that next scene. I don't believe, to me, that as it is staged, it sells it.
Okay.
That's just me. And there are other scenes that are like that. There was I'm struggling to come up with another scene, but there were other scenes where I questioned some of the editing, but it was something like that. It just didn't sell it
for you.
Sell it for me. The other thing is, and this may have been a budgetary thing or whatever, I think that, and this is really nitpicking. I'll be honest. This is nitpicking, but I think that to Vincent's point about this being set in the 50s, outside of some of the wardrobe, I don't think it, and like the car, I don't think you really get the sense of it in the 50s. Like the placement of the time it's not really 100% sold to me, and that is direction to a degree, because the director is the head of everything, but that's also set dressing and stuff like that. That's also choice of film stock and how you're choosing to shoot this scene, shoot the house, and everything like that. It has, it's funny you mentioned Bewitched, it has a bit of a sitcom type of
absolutely
vibe to it, which I think also kind of takes away from the intensity or intention of some of the more dramatic moments.
Okay.
But that's just for me. And that admittedly is nitpicking.
I felt like there should have been more explanation around the fact that she prepared this family pig knuckles for dinner.
When she said, I was like, what did she just say? I love that she wasn't a good cook.
I did like that.
I love that she wasn't
a good cook.
I love it. And so I guess we just love Corrina so much. Because then I was like, did everyone eat pig knuckles? Like, was this a common dish in the 1950s?
Well, she's not a good cook, but she also was a little clumsy. So I'm like,
she was very clumsy.
How much of a good, is she a good cook?
That was another thing that I thought was fantastic. Like you say, you go in it thinking she's a magical Negro. She's actually terrible. She's a terrible Negro.
Now you think about it,
she's actually good with this kid.
But that's what got her the job.
She's keeping him out of school. She's raising a juvenile delinquent.
She's actually and press ganging her into child labor. Wow, she's actually not good with Martha either.
No.
She's a terrible Negro. We need a magic Negro to come and save these poor white people from Whoopi Goldberg.
We need bag of pants.
Where's Hulk? Where's Hulk to come and save these nice white people from Whoopi Goldberg?
OMG.
I hope hopefully he memorized the directions since he can't read. I'll be a cornswoggle.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sure not good at reading these words. Whoopi Goldberg smoked cigarettes and listened to jazz.
And took her to a jazz club.
She sure did take her to a nightclub.
She did.
She's actually not good with Molly. Molly's going to need therapy.
Now this whole thing is falling apart.
That's why I loved it so much. It's the revenge of the magical Negro. If Jordan Peele remade this, it'd have a whole different vibe.
Oh, God.
That could be a fun exercise.
It would be. Jordan Peele says, Corrina.
Oh my goodness.
Having said that, though.
Yes.
Would I recommend?
Yes, would you recommend people see this?
I would absolutely recommend it. I think, it is heartwarming. I think the soundtrack is fire.
Yeah.
Like I found myself like, I gotta add that to my playlist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta look at that version of Over the Rainbow.
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
When I hear that song, that's actually the version that I hear.
Makes you wonder why your parents didn't take you to a nightclub when you were 7.
Y'all gonna leave Corrina alone. Okay. But I think, and I think it's a really interesting exploration of grief and grief with children. I think top to bottom, even with the notes, I think it is. I think you will be pleasantly surprised because it's not what you think.
Yeah,
it really is not what you think. On the you look at the cover, it's like even I look at the cover sometimes. It's like, Ariell today would be like, "What is this? What is this?" But it is just, I don't know. I love it. It warms my heart deeply. And so this has been a movie favorite of mine for a long time. And just watching it last night, it's like, I still love this movie. I still love it.
Vincent?
I would absolutely recommend it. I was pleasantly surprised. I was actually gobsmacked by how surprised I was. I love the cast. I love the exploration of grief. Like I really do. Like I really thought this really kind of captured how it's not it's not hysterics all the time.
Yeah.
It just sort of sits there.
Yeah, and it's quiet.
Yeah. And you just sort of go through it. And again, I really thought Ray Liotta captured this space that this father is in really well. I enjoyed Ray Liotta's performance. Whoopi Goldberg, again, I thought was amazing. Like it's an ongoing conversation on this show how we talk about what should have been with Whoopi Goldberg. And I have to say, this is a film that has now joined, The Color Purple. I'll say both of the sister acts, even though I think the first sister act is stronger.
Really?
I do. When we talk about Whoopi Goldberg as an actress, as opposed to Whoopi Goldberg of sort of the white imagination.
I got you.
You know? I absolutely love this character. Like, I thought she was amazing. I thought the supporting cast was fantastic. Much like you, I wanted Joan Cusack to somehow come back around.
I know.
Like I want her to move next door or something, because for the 5 minutes she was in, she was fantastic. I like the actress who played the woman who was
the other
woman.
Yeah. Jenny.
I liked her. Stephen Williams, always nice to see him. Yeah, so yeah, I would very much recommend this.
Well, I would recommend Corrina as well. I would. I wanted to like Ray Liotta more, but I liked him enough.
Okay.
And I liked everything about it. And actually, while I get your point about moving this to the 1975 and it's basically the same film, and yeah, is it a little bit of science fiction as it is in the 1950s? Sure. But there's a part of how, and I will say this about all of them, how unbothered they were by the little drips and drabs of the 50s trying to encroach in their world, that I kind of liked. That it was there, it's like, that ain't really how it was. It would have been a whole lot tougher. But it was there, and they didn't let it stop them from doing what they were doing. Is that magical? Sure. But I enjoyed it for what this film was presenting. And you're right. Whoopi Goldberg is outstanding in this film. She is at once breathtaking, sexy, funny, smart, and heartwarming in this film, all in one. It may be one of her better performances. You're right. It's up there with Color Purple. It's up there with Sister Act. And her connection with everyone in this film, because I wanted to like Ray Liotta better, but I like him as much as I do because of her, what she's doing with him, I like him as much as I do because of what he's doing with Tina Majorino, so it landed where I did not expect it to land. I love that at the end of the movie, you don't see her with Molly. Only if you're looking through the credits do you see her with Molly. The end of the film is her with Ray Liotta.
Yeah.
And it ended at her house.
I was about to say,
he came to her.
Came to her.
Yeah. So,
Percy went and got her chair.
I liked when he comes out, he said, he's back.
I love that. I cracked up like, he's back. They go running in the house. Mom, he back. He back. I cracked up at that scene too. So yeah, I recommend this, and I can see this becoming a favorite that people return to, a yearly favorite, something that you return to, introduce people to. This is a movie that should be introduced to. It should be introduced to kids. Like, kids should be watching this film. I love the whole distillation of the black and white relationship between those two little girls during the choir scene. Yeah. It was one scene. It went there and it was out of there. We dealt with it.
The kids
dealt with it in real time.
Yeah.
Real time.
I absolutely love that. And you didn't need to touch on it for the rest because they were best friends. I love that. So we're 3 for 3 for Corrina.
Right.
Excellent.
Well done.
Yeah, well done.
I'm super excited. And I'm super excited because I didn't know that you'd never seen it and you had maybe seen it, but it wasn't, you couldn't speak on it.
Right. Apparently I stared at the picture of the cover for 2 hours and was angry.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
And then I said, now I've seen Corrina.
That's fair. Yeah, but it is totally not what the cover would have you think.
Right.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. Well, thank you, Ariell.
Yes, thank you, Ariell.
Thank you, Men of the Micheaux Mission. This has been so much fun. Thank you so much.
Oh, this was so much fun. And hey, if you want more of Ariell Johnson, $5.
$5.
And you can hear on Patreon on the Lens Secret Movie Podcast with Ariell. That's the full title.
That's the full title. And it's a little more uncut on there.
Oh. Yeah. Because
The Secret Podcast After Dark.
Yeah. Because on Sunday mornings, Ariell be cutting up. She be cutting up.
I didn't know that the man from Nantucket had done all those things.
She be cutting up, man. Lord Jesus. She ain't had no coffee. She like,
I might still have my scarf on.
You mean might. You ready now?
Nice.
For $5 on Patreon. All right, before we tell you what we're going to be reviewing next week, I invite you to follow the Micheaux Mission, MicheauxMission.com, 2 Men, 1 Podcast, every black film ever made. You can find us on the social media of your choice, whether that be Instagram, Facebook, Threads, everywhere. We're at Micheaux Mission. If you want to have your thoughts read out loud right here, well, don't leave them on YouTube. Send us an email.
Or use your full name. Say it with your chest.
Okay, but you can't. Well, I guess you could. If you do it on YouTube.
This is Vincent Williams who just said that. I'm going to be here next week. Right here. That's the problem. People talk a whole lot of shit. But don't pay attention.
Well, it was at Otto Garcia. That's probably his real name.
All right, I'm just saying.
Okay. All right. Well, send us an email. Email us at.
Where we from, Ariell?
We from Baltimore.
All day.
Oh, Jesus.
When I was in college, people like to say, "Oh, you from Baltimore? I saw The Wire." It's like, okay.
Ariell, when I first moved here, I went to a barber shop in my neighborhood, and we were talking, and I said, some. Yeah, because, I'm from Baltimore. No bullshit. These Negroes turn the clippers off. Word? I was like, why y'all acting like we're not in Philly?
Right. It's like,
Oh, you from Baltimore? It's like, what is all this? The Chamber of Commerce hated David Simon.
really?
Yeah, I used to work
they
for
hated
the city paper. So between Homicide, The Corner,
Oh, no.
and The Wire,
The Corner was
the
good, though.
Chamber of Commerce in Baltimore hated David Simon.
Oh, that is so funny. But Homicide, The Corner, and The Wire.
They were all good shows.
All great
excellent-
shows.
All excellent shows.
Not really advertisements. Come visit Scene at Baltimore. Get the copper stolen out of your pipes.
Well, you can write me an email at micheauxmission@gmail.com, MicheauxMission@gmail.com. I will answer your email. Well, I will read it here, and
Vince will pop off.
we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You can also find us on wherever you find podcasts, Apple, Spotify, or YouTube. Just search for the Micheaux Mission, subscribe, follow, hit the bell so you'll be notified when our audio show goes up, when new video shows go up on our YouTube channel. And please tell a friend, tell one person about the Micheaux Mission so they can follow us as we stream live every Tuesday night right here from Young Chunk, Philadelphia's premier video podcast palace. If you want to book yourself in one of their lovely studios, go to youngchunk.com and make it so. All right? Okay. Next week, here on the Micheaux Mission, we are going back to the year of 1974, I believe. And we are going to be another debut, but it's not a directorial debut. It is an acting debut, feature film acting debut for one Lawrence Fishburne.
Yes, sir.
In a classic film.
Yes, sir.
Another film that I have heard nothing but great things about, but I have never seen.
Wow.
I think I knew what you were
I
talking
can
about.
see how that can happen.
I've never seen
I can
this
see
film,
how that slips through the cracks.
even though one of my best friends gave me a nickname straight from this film. Still never seen it, but I will next week.
Did he call you Earl?
No.
Did he call you me?
No, she called me cornbread. She still calls me cornbread to this day. Next week, here on the Micheaux Mission, Cornbread, Earl, and me. Until then, he's Vincent, that's Ariell, and I'm Len. And in parting, we say,
We'll see you when it's time to meet again.